Welcome to SciSense, where we unwrap scientific research, because science should not be a puzzle.
Welcome to the SciSense podcast. I'm Sarah, and as always, I'm here with Mike. Today we're unpacking a discovery that completely changes how we think about human evolution. This one comes from a paper just published in Nature by a team of researchers led by Kaye Reed at Arizona State University's Institute of Human Origins. Mike, it turns out our ancestors were not alone.
Wait, what do you mean not alone? Like other human species?
Exactly. So this team has been working in Ethiopia, in a region called the Afar, which is in the northeast of the country. They found fossils proving that 4 different species of early humans were all living in the same area around 2.5 million years ago. Not one after the other, but at the same time.
4 species at once? That's wild. I always thought it was like a straight line. One species evolves into the next.
That's what most people think, and it's what scientists used to believe too. But this discovery shows it was more like a family tree with lots of branches happening at the same time. The lead researcher, Kaye Reed, described it as a bushy tree rather than a straight line.
So what did they actually find? What fossils are we talking about?
They found 13 teeth at a site called Ledi-Geraru. Now, I know teeth might not sound exciting, but in this field, which is called paleoanthropology, basically the study of ancient humans, teeth are like gold. Every species has unique tooth features. Things like size, shape, how thick the outer coating called enamel is, and the pattern of bumps on the surface called cusps.
So teeth are basically like fingerprints for ancient species?
That's a perfect way to put it. And here's what's incredible. 10 of those 13 teeth don't match any known species. They're not from Lucy's species, that famous skeleton you might remember from school. They're not from any other known group. They belong to something completely new that science has never seen before.
A brand new species from just teeth?
Yes! And the other 3 teeth belong to early Homo, which is our own group. Homo is the genus, basically the category, that eventually leads to us, modern humans. So you've got this brand new mystery species and our earliest relatives living side by side.
How do they know they actually lived at the same time, though? Couldn't the fossils be from different periods?
Great question. So Ethiopia sits in what's called the Great Rift Valley, which is a geologically active zone with volcanoes. When volcanoes erupt, they leave layers of ash that contain tiny crystals called feldspar. Scientists can measure the radioactive decay of a gas called argon trapped in those crystals, and that gives them a very precise date. This method is called argon-argon dating. It's basically like a natural timestamp embedded in the rock.
So the volcanic ash is like a clock frozen in time?
Exactly. By dating the ash layers above and below where the fossils were found, they could pinpoint the ages. The new species dates to about 2.63 million years ago. The Homo teeth fall between 2.78 and 2.59 million years ago. So there's clear overlap.
Okay, so that's 2 of the 4 species. What are the other 2?
So when you combine these new finds with other known fossils from the same region, the 4 species are first, early Homo, which is our lineage. Second, Paranthropus. And these were built like tanks, massive jaws, huge flat teeth designed for grinding tough plants. Think of them as the vegetarian powerhouses. Third, Australopithecus gari, which was discovered nearby in the late 1990s. And finally, this brand new Ledi-Geraru species that doesn't have a formal name yet.
4 different types of human relatives, all in one area. How did they not compete each other to extinction?
That's exactly what Kaye Reed and the team want to figure out next. Their plan is to analyze the chemistry of the tooth enamel using something called isotope analysis. Basically, the atoms in your teeth record what you ate throughout your life. Different foods leave different chemical signatures. So if each species was eating different things, they could live alongside each other without directly competing.
Like how lions and hyenas and wild dogs can all live in the same area because they hunt differently.
Perfect analogy. And the landscape back then would have supported this. It wasn't the desert that the Afar region is today. It was open grassland, with rivers and shallow lakes, so there was enough food and habitat diversity for multiple species to thrive.
So the big question is, why did our lineage Homo survive when the others didn't?
And that's the biggest mystery. Was it diet? Tool use? Social behavior? The ability to adapt when the environment changed? That's what the isotope analysis and future excavations are designed to answer. Understanding why Homo made it through while 3 other species went extinct is essentially understanding why we're here today.
This is incredible. Everything I learned about human evolution being a straight line just got thrown out the window.
Completely. Our family tree is way more complicated and way more interesting than we ever imagined. 4 species sharing the same cradle of humanity 2.5 million years ago.
Thanks for breaking all that down so clearly, Sarah. I feel like I actually understand paleoanthropology now.
That's what we're here for. Thanks for listening, everyone. And remember, science should not be a puzzle.
Thanks for listening to SciSense. Share it with a friend. See you next time.